So everybody, true story, everybody. This happened to me and my cuñado Kike. Kike Enrique Mendoza. He was my brother-in-law. He's married to my sister and everything. Well, everybody knows that my first job, officially, thanks to Yoli and the Familia and Bird and everybody, I work for MTA. And well, actually for Goodyear. And we used to put the tires in the buses. And we used to work from 8 o'clock at night to 5 o'clock in the morning. And obviously I got good at my job. And we used to play dominoes. And we used to have the awesomest time with everybody from MTA. I consider myself MTA employee because I got myself involved with them and everything, but I was good here, everybody. Everybody knows that I did my exam in Santa Anita, and my baby doll knows it because I always bring it up to her where my unit was, where my district was, and where my official office in Santa Anita Division El Monte, everybody. Well, I did go to Division 1, 2, and Division 15 was my home, which is off on Glenox and San Fernando. Well, everybody knows the life I've been I've been around, and obviously everybody knows all the girls and all this madre and all the amazing times that we used to spend in our Division 15. We're the highest ran division, where we get the highest mileage from all divisions. The only one that doesn't is Division 8 on Chatworth. Well, I used to run with the crew right there, and we used to go out there with the mechanic maintenance. And in that time, one of the most amazing series of the Untouchables, everybody, right? That's my fucking ultimate, right? Well, everybody knows 3 stories, right? Story number 1 is we have our restroom, and in the middle of the restroom, everybody has like if it's a fucking a thing in the middle that throws water up, and once you press your leg, water comes on those things, and you wash your hands or whatever you want. Obviously, there's showers, and people are like a gym, right, everybody? And everybody's butt naked and taking showers and fucking doing the restrooms and thinking other shit, right? People that are fucking big influence, fucking show off. Well, everybody knows that I ran with that crew, and every Friday, we used to do our potlucks, and we used to do our barbecues, and I was in charge of the macaroni and cheese, everybody, so number 1 on macaroni and cheese. I also used to take hiricayas, cheesecakes, and I always got myself involved. We used to do hot dogs, hamburgers, potlucks of pizza and stuff like that, right? La Pizza Loca was one of our favorites. But we also did ribs, carne asada, and everything. We used to go on vacation. Everybody knows the story of Mojave Desert, where I got lost, everybody. I made it alive. And Bert, my primo Bert and Caleb, they used to work with me, and they're the ones that got me into the job. Well, obviously, I proved to everybody that I was deserving of the of the job. And I thank Yoli, and everybody else that helped me, just Bertha and everybody else to get the job. I'm grateful to everybody, and I just wanna this video I wanna throw a shout out to my cuñado, rest in peace, Kike. All right, well, the whole story, the whole subject of this story is one night I had some strippers on my car. Everybody knows them real good, and I used to party with them, and we used to have amazing sex in the RTD buses and the MTA, and we used to have freakouts and somersault parties, and we were on top of our lives. There was nothing that we didn't do. Most of us, we used to go to Rosarito, Ensenada, bring some lobsters, and have lobster night, everybody. We used to have camarones, fucking dolphin, we used to carne asadas, carnitas, chicharrones. We had everything. We had all the races you could imagine. Well, one day that I took my cuñado, which he went like about 10, 15 times, right? I'm not going to say that we were sober, everybody. Back in the days, we used to use speed and smoke weed, primos, P-dogs, and we used to get all fucked up, right? Well, anybody, my cuñado, and this is the first time it ever happened. We were, I was trying to get him a job. I was trying to get him recruited to me and all. I wanted him to have an opportunity to have a better life. I was talking to my sister to fix him his papers and all, but nothing happened, right, everybody? Well, this night, I was teaching him how to drive the 40-footers, Metro CNGs. Back then, we had the 45s, the 4900s, and the 5200s. We also had the big dinosaurs, the 2900s, 2400s, and we're having a lot of problems with the CNGs. They kept blowing up in our pits, and we used to pick them up with the the grua tow truck, everybody. A couple of them blew up. We used to go cruise, me, Bird, and a couple of the mechanics. We used to go cruise Hollywood and Hollywood and everything. It was fucking awesome. It was the best experience I've ever had. I never knew Yoshinoya until when I worked there. And also Tommy's. Tommy used to close at 2 o'clock in the morning, everybody, so we had the chili cheese fries, we had the Yoshinoya. I lost about 50 to 100 pounds, everybody. I used to be looking good, everybody. Well, obviously I had strippers always going with me. And I promoted them and I included them in my daily work habits, everybody. Well, this time was a little different. Me and my cuñado Kike, we were trying to, I was trying to teach him and trying to get him into the program and everything. We were fixing his papers and everything. And he was going to be good. He was excellent. He could change tires. We could pull tires. He was threading the threads. We had the 22.5 and the 24.5. We had the suicide rim, and then we went with the 24.5 tire, which is a small tire. Then we had the fucking new CNG tires. Well, regardless of whatever, Kiki was learning how to drive. They're button the buses, so we put them or we push a button, and they fucking take off. They're fucking well maintenance and fucking top of the line buses, right? So every day we had to go to bump our tire, our threads and everything. And Kiki was awesome. So it cut down my time. So I used to get there about 8 o'clock. By 12 o'clock, it was puro party, puro chingón. We used to play dominoes, cartas, or watch our Untouchables, everybody. So Kiki went about 15 times, everybody. But the 6th time, Kike almost, in our Division 15, way out there, there's like a chain fence. And inside, we have all the buses that we're going to sell to Tijuana, or we're going to auction out and everything. So we had our whole fucking structure with buses. You could buy a bus for $600 to $1,000, everybody. I was always into it, and I should get back into it, everybody. Well, Kike, we almost took down the fence, and I told him to stop. And by 1 inch, everybody, we didn't break the fence down, and we didn't fucking collide it with other buses because we used to go about 50, 60 miles an hour, and we thought we were fucking crazy. Imagine us at our prime, all fucked up, drunk, and pinche piripiris, you know what I mean? Well, that day I fucking took Kike, what the fuck you always doing, you know? So I had to jump in, get him out of the seat. He slammed, like I said, like this much. And I got him off the bus, and I reversed it, and then I went around. Well, we had the Water Creek, everybody, on the other side of the Division 15. More or less like right here in Downey, where I do my videos. And the water, back then, those days, it was El Nino. And it used to fucking rain, rainstorms. And it always rained about 1 o'clock to like 3 o'clock, non-stop, and fucking pouring fucking couple inches of fucking water and crazy shit, you know? Lightning, because we're in the mountains, everybody. Well, that day I stopped Kike the Keeks from fucking up my career, my job, and everything, and we're 1 inch. I prayed to the Virgencita, I prayed to God, I prayed to everybody that I wasn't ever gonna let him drive again. I did let him, right, everybody? Well, the day that I made him force stop, 2 white owls creeped up to us, and that was the first time I ever seen them. Bird, Caleb, and most of the people in the division used to always see them. And you gotta understand, we used to work night shift, so with the lights and everything, maybe they glossed or whatever, but they were white, everybody. Well, that was the first time I encountered him. Not only did we see him, but me and Kike, we had our big ass windshield from a bus, everybody. So you know it's huge. It's like 200 feet big, you know, like huge. No obstacles, no nothing. And bus just got washed and everything with some pinche windshield wash, whatever. So the windshield was super clear, like if you could almost go through it, alright, everybody? Well, we got to encounter the 2 owls. And Kike always has stories, right? Because his dad owned a bar, and he knew everything. He knew all the stories. He knew all the legends. Even though he didn't know them, he was good in telling stories to everybody. I wish he was alive. I wish he was here to put some dignity and some respect to this story. Well, the story I'm telling you, with the canal, the San Fernando Canal, up on Glenox, everybody, on Division 15, San Fernando, everybody, with the water fucking, the moon high, and the owls passing by like a shadow or like a reflex in the water. We're in the end of the division, and I'm pulling back the bus, and I see those 2 owls, and I tell Kike, did you see that? He tells me, yeah, I seen it. I was the first to encounter everybody that we ever encounter. And we tried, and we did a lot of different things. We tried going to church, we tried changing, we tried to do todo. I mean, la paniqueada, everybody, right? And I don't know if it was emotional, it was stress, it was anxiety, or it was a time to change. Well, as soon as that happened, me and Kike, I always bought some binoculars, and we would come out and look for them. We got to encounter with them twice. Back in the days, we didn't have cameras, we didn't do this and that. Wish we did, alright, everybody, for you guys could believe us. Well, another time, we're over there, me and Kike, and we're in our buses taking our lunch. He wasn't working with us, he was my cuñado, and I was taking him with me, alright? That day, we weren't watching the Untouchables, we weren't playing dominoes, we weren't fucking partying with the hyenas, with the strippers and all. We were ready for those owls, so we're in the fence. The division was like on lunch break, lockdown, whatever. These 2 fucking owls, alright? With it one appears, two of them appear. These 2 hours fucking flew right through us. We seen the shadows. It came back, it's just the shadows again. And then 3 times shadow. And then all of a sudden, the fucking, one of the owls came. And everybody knows that the buses are flat nose, so we don't have like a hood or somewhere to stand. So one of the white owls came to us and just opened his wings and just like started fucking just like, and when that one took off, he went up to the moon. He did like a fucking like he covered the moon, and he did it like, you know what I mean, like when you the moon gets covered by a shadow, and then he came back like the Black Knight, all right, like Batman, and then he came back like fast. I'm talking about fast. Came back to our bus and then the second owl came in back of that owl and now keep this in mind. We had a couple months. I'm talking about 2, 3, 4 months looking for them and fucking trying to feed them mice, and we're over there in the dark, and keep going with me. About 15, 20 times I took him with me. Every time we went, we wanted to spot those white owls. Well, this time, not only did one and did all this shit, but the second owl appeared. So 2 of them fucking just... At that point, our hearts started pounding, and we were fucking mesmerized. We were fucking like stunned. What we just seen. I wish we would have had videos and everything, right? Well, we lasted another 2, 3 months, so I ended up working like 2 years with everybody, right? And only 3 times I got to see them. The last time, I took Kike with me, and it's like about a week before I quit my job, right? I was gonna work there. I was gonna work for Santa Fe Springs for the city, doing the bus stops, and you know what I mean. So I took Kike to Geeks and to say a farewell. It's all at this time, you know. I told him, hey, let's go see the owls. It was about, I think it was about Halloween, the change of time, you know what I mean? When it gets dark, the first week, and it's pitch black, right? After El Niño, right? Or La Niña, I forgot which one it was. So, I took Kike, let's go. And right there in Division 15, you could spot out the moon, the stars, and everything. You could see it like you're in the mountains, like straight out. And you could spot like the Helios comet. You could see all these Saturn, like, you know, all this. So me and Kike, we're on one, right? I'm not saying we're sober, but we're on one. And I was about to quit. I was having a nervous breakdown. I wanted more money. I needed more of this, more of that. Well, we spotted one of the white owls. And everybody in our Division 15, even Bert, even Caleb, everybody has seen those owls, right? So they used to live there. They used to like... You know what I mean? So me and Kike went out there. And we see the white owl. And me and Kike, we made a promise to that white owl. And that no matter what happened in our lives, we're always gonna be good. and it brought us happiness or whatever. By that time, Kike had Andrea and Jonas, and I still didn't have no one to love and no one to care for, and my life was obsolete, but his life was awesome. And I remember he told me one thing. This goes out to you, Andrea, and to you, Jonas, that he felt that the what I would call them for something better. And he knew something bad was going to happen to him. And obviously everybody knows he got deported and kidnapped and tortured, and they cut out his fingers, and he had a brutal death, everybody. And he accepted it. And I bet you from the last breath that he ever took, he yelled out, "Cuñado!" And he looked at the white owl, because he told me he seen it in a dream. He seen it appear, and it was already defining his future. And ever since then, he was always scared until the day he got deported. Everybody knows I'm the last person that talked to him. I picked him up in Tijuana, and I gave him my clothes, and I gave him some money and everything, and I loved him as a brother, more than a brother, everybody. And if Andrea or Jonas ever hears this story, me and your dad, we did a lot of things in life. We put up the name Cuñado, and your dad was fucking awesome. But the last day, I swear to God, everybody, the owl came and stood right in front of the chain link fence. And Kike got off the bus, and he walked towards it, and the owl wasn't scared. And when Kike came back, he was a changed man. And I never realized what happened. And I just want to tell everybody, even though I wasn't there when Kike passed away, and I wasn't there when his torture, though, I was there. And that owl, I'm gonna go find it with you. And anybody interested, owls last thousands of years, alright? And if it was them, they're babies. But I know there's white owls, everybody. Well, hope you guys love this story, and I hope you guys will get amazed. And my cuñado, Kikity Geeks, I love you. And fucking love being around you. And wherever you're at, heaven or earth or whatever, I know that the white owl is gonna always center our universe. Well, everybody, that's my encounter with a white owl. And to you, Jonas and Andrea, now that Angel's part of our family también, whenever you guys want to go, I'll take you. And maybe you could see the white owl, maybe you could hear your dad talk, or but that white owl changed our lives. And I just want everybody to know that white owls do exist, and they exist in Division 15, and you can see them in the night. And Bert, Caleb, and most of the people in Division 15 know about it, and it's a common thing. Whenever you guys want me to take you San Fernando off of Glenox, let me know, everybody. I'll take you, and you can interview everybody, and everybody talks about those white owls. Well, just want everybody to know that it's a story, but it's a true story. And Division 15, white owls, everybody. And rest in peace, primo, cuñado, I mean, rest in peace, mi hermano, rest in peace. And hope I get to see you in heaven, and hopefully you're doing well, because I always keep a prayer for you, cuñado, and I love you, I miss you, and I miss you everything. And go white owls.
ever encountered a white owl and felt a chill down your spine? Maybe you've seen one perched silently in the night, or perhaps it appeared in your dreams. But did you know that seeing a white owl could carry a message specifically meant for you? What if this rare and mystical bird was trying to tell you something important about your life? In this video, we'll explore the white owl's spiritual meaning, why this creature has been a powerful symbol for centuries, and what it could mean for your spiritual journey. Stick around, because what you learn today might just change your life. The white owl isn't an everyday sight. When it appears, it's often shrouded in mystery and magic. But why is that? Owls are creatures of the night, known for their ability to see what others cannot. And when it comes to the white owl, its pure and glowing feathers amplify its symbolism. It's like a spotlight cutting through the darkness. Have you ever wondered why seeing a white owl feels different from seeing any other bird? There's a reason for that. Across cultures, the white owl is seen as a messenger from the spirit realm. But what message is it trying to send you? Could it be a warning, a guide, or perhaps a sign that you're ready for a transformation? Imagine this. There's a story of a woman who encountered a white owl just after losing her job. At first, she felt confused and uncertain about her future. But after that encounter, she felt a sudden shift in her perspective, as if the white owl had opened her eyes to new possibilities. Within months, she found a new path that led to a career she had never imagined for herself. What if the white owl appears when we're at a crossroads, showing us that clarity and guidance are within reach? Could your encounter with the white owl be an invitation for you to embrace a transformation of your own? The white owl's spiritual meaning varies across cultures, yet a common thread runs through each interpretation. In Native American traditions, the white owl is considered a guardian of sacred wisdom, a protector of ancient knowledge. It's believed that when the white owl visits you, it's offering you insight that goes beyond the ordinary, insight that could help you navigate the mysteries of your life. In Celtic mythology, the white owl is seen as a watcher of the night, illuminating the path for those who seek truth and clarity. But how does this symbolism apply to you? Could the white owl be showing you that it's time to look deeper into your own life, to seek answers you've been avoiding? What do you think the white owl is trying to tell you? Could it be urging you to embrace change, let go of old habits, or find strength in your intuition? Now, what if you've seen a white owl in your dreams? Many believe that a white owl appearing in a dream is even more significant. It's said to be a message from your subconscious, or even the spirit world, asking you to pay attention to something crucial in your waking life. Dream experts suggest that if a white owl visits you in your dreams, it might be guiding you toward awakening your inner wisdom. It could be asking, what truth are you afraid to face? Or what steps can you take to transform your life for the better? Think back. Have you had a dream like this? And if so, what was happening in your life at that time? Could your subconscious be guiding you toward a hidden truth? If you've encountered a white owl, either in real life or in a dream, it's not just a coincidence. It's an opportunity to tap into a deeper part of your spiritual self. But how can you connect with the message of the white owl? Here's a simple practice. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine the white owl appearing before you. Ask it, what message do you have for me? And listen carefully to the thoughts or feelings that arise. You might be surprised by the clarity it brings. You can also keep a journal of your encounters with the white owl. Whether it's a dream, a sighting, or even a symbol you see in media, write down how it makes you feel and what's happening in your life at that moment. Over time, you might notice a pattern. Perhaps the white owl is showing up at key moments when you need to make important decisions. So, the next time you see a white owl, remember, it's not just a bird, it's a guide. It's a reminder that wisdom and transformation are within your reach. Whether you encounter the white owl in the shadows of the night or in the quiet of your dreams, know that you are being called to awaken your spirit and step into a new phase of your life. What message could the white owl be bringing you? Are you ready to find out? If you're curious to explore more spiritual symbols and their meanings, be sure to like this video, subscribe